Assalamualaikum. Today's our topic is minerals. Minerals are the building blocks of all rocks. Presently, there are about 4,000 minerals that have been identified. A mineral is defined as a naturally occurring inorganic solid that has a crystal structures and definite chemical composition. To meet the definition of mineral used by most geologists, a substance must meet five requirements. A mineral is naturally occurring, is a solid, is inorganic mostly, has a fixed chemical formula, has an orderly crystalline structure. These are eight elements that make up most of these minerals: oxygen, silicon, aluminum, iron, calcium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium. They account for about 98% of the Earth's crust. Properties of minerals. Minerals have certain physical and chemical properties which are used to identify and describe mineral. These traits include color, streaks, transparency, luster, density, hardness, cleavage, structure, fracture, density, tenacity, and crystal habit. Color. Minerals derive their color from the presence of a particular element within the crystal lattice. The presence of such an element can determine which wavelengths of light are reflected and which are absorbed. Streak. Streak is a color which a mineral displays when it has been ground to a fine powder. Trace amounts of impurities do not tend to affect the streak of a mineral, so this characteristic is usually more predictable than color. Two different specimens of the same species may be expected to possess the same streak, whereas they may display different colors. Transparency. Minerals are either opaque or transparent. A thin section of an opaque mineral, such as metal, will not transmit light, whereas a thin section of a transparent mineral will typically. Those minerals which possess metallic bonding are opaque, whereas those where ionic bond is prevalent are transparent. Luster. Luster is a property of minerals that indicate how much the surface of a mineral reflects light. The luster of a mineral is affected by the brilliance of the light used to observe the mineral surface. Luster thus describes how much the mineral surface sparkles. Density. The property of density is defined as mass per unit volume. Certain terms exist with respect to density which may sometimes aid in mineral identification. Minerals whose chemical composition contains heavy metals are atoms possessing an atomic number greater than iron, Fe atomic number 26, are relatively dense. Dark color minerals are typically fairly dense, whereas light color ones tend to be less dense. Hardness. Hardness is defined as the level of difficulty with which a smooth surface of a mineral specimen may be scratched. Hardness has historically been measured according to the Mohs scale. Cleavage and fracture. Cleavage refers to the splitting of a crystal along a smooth plane. A cleavage plane is a plane of structural weakness along which a mineral is likely to split. Fracture takes place when a mineral sample is split in a direction which does not serve as a plane of perfect or distinctive cleavage. Some of the minerals have cleavage property and they break or split in a natural pattern, while other breaks irregularly, that is, they have fracture property. Tenacity. The characteristics of tenacity describe the physical behavior of a mineral under stress or deformation. Most minerals are brittle. Metals, in contrast, are malleable, ductile, and sectile. Crystal habit. The term crystal habit describes the favorite growth pattern of the crystals of a mineral species. The crystals of particular mineral species sometimes form very distinctive characteristic shapes. Thank you.